Good morning, dear students. We are studying the chapter, the Shehnai of Bismillah Khan, and we have studied that he has became very much famous in performing the Shehnai, and he made this instrument as a very famous one. And we are on page number 24 and ninth paragraph. Awards and recognitions came thick and fast. Bismillah Khan became the first Indian to be invited to perform at the prestigious Lincoln Center Hall in the United States of America. So he got many awards and many recognitions, and he became very much famous. And Bismillah Khan became the first Indian to be invited to perform at the prestigious Lincoln Center Hall in the United States of America. So he became the first person from India, first musician from India to be invited to the Lincoln Center Hall. So there are world famous musicians and all are coming, and to such a place he was invited. So there are plenty of musicians are there in India, but only he got an invitation for performing there. And he also took part in the World's Exposition in Montreal, in the Cannes Art Festival, and in the Osaka Trade Fair. So he some of the very famous performances in the world are there, and he got invitation in these programs. Also, he took part in the World Exposition in Montreal and the Cannes Art Festival and in the Osaka Trade Fair. So these are the world famous activities, and it is not very easy that somebody is getting chance there. So one person from India is getting a chance is a very big thing. So a person is getting an ability, or person is getting a chance to perform there, that itself is a very great achievement. So such kind of a very, so it is only for the very famous and only for that much expert people will be getting a chance. So he was one among that. So well known did he become internationally that an auditorium in Tehran was named after him. So, and also his name and fame was so much widespread in the international level, and there was a auditorium made in the name of Ustad Bismillah Khan, and the name was that in the name of the auditorium was Tahar Musik Ustad Bismillah Khan. So this name was given in the name of so like if in India, if in the name of Mahatma Gandhi, and in the name of the famous people and all are there, and in their names it is very common that we make buildings and so on, or we give auditoriums and so on in the name of our own citizens. But if you compare, you just imagine that if a person from India is getting, or the name of the person is used in a foreign country for making a big building, and that itself is a very big achievement. So that person is that much famous, and the people in that country, people are ready to welcome him, accept him as their own members. So because of that only he got such a very big recognition. National awards like the Padma Shri, the Padma Bhushan, and the Padma Vibhushan were conferred on him. So these are also very it's like the topmost civilian awards of our country, like the Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan, and Padma Vibhushan. So all the three awards were given to him. And in 2001, Ustad Bismillah Khan was awarded India's highest civilian award, the Bharat Ratna. So this is the highest award that a human being in India can be achieved. Any citizen in India, Bharat Ratna is the topmost award. More than that, there is no any great award is not there for a common civilian. So this is the greatest achievement, and it is not that very easily anybody will be given. So such a great efforts are there. So one who has given his contribution to the entire country. So such kind of a very big personality only will be awarded with the Bharat Ratna, and he was awarded this in the year 2001, and he was awarded with the highest civilian award, the Bharat Ratna. With the eyes covered, award resting on his chest, and his eyes with the coveted award resting on his chest and his eyes glinting with rare happiness, he said, "All I would like to say is, teach your children music. This is Hindustan's richest tradition. Even the West is now coming to learn our music." So he became the topmost position and topmost person in the entire country, and he received the highest civilian award in the country. And after receiving, when he was receiving this award, and on the stage when he was standing, see, like you might have seen the award distribution ceremony and all, and in that what they do is that they give a award. They will be like badging will be done, and a trophy will be given, and there will be a kind of a certificate and all will be given, cash award will be there. After giving these things, the people, those who have received these achievements, they will be speaking. So they will get a chance, 2-3 minutes time will be given for them to speak what they feel. And when he got a chance to speak, he spoke about, and he did not say that it is because of my greatness I received this one and I have practiced this one. So sometimes you find that see people, those who are getting very big awards and all, they start praising, especially the film stars and all, they use that opportunity to thank the people, those who have given them chance, as well as they praise themselves that I am so and so and I'm very great and that's why I got this one. So such a way they start boasting about themselves. But here you can see that he was there on the stage and he did not speak even a single word about himself, but he just spoke that. He gave an advice to the people that teach your children music, and that is India's the tradition. So you have to, he gave us a lesson that we have to teach our children music. So we should teach music to our children, and this is Hindustan's richest tradition. Even the West is now coming to learn our music. So even people from the West, even the foreigners are coming to India, and they come and they stay in our country for learning the music. In Kerala and all, we can find that like this Kathakali and this drums and all you might have seen. So there people from foreign, they come and they stay there and they practice these things. Okay. So not only that, there are so many musicians are there, so many people are there, those who come from the foreign countries and they get settled there, and they give classes, they take practices, and they will be giving getting trained. So they are ready to spend any amount of time for being or performing such kind of things. So they spend a lot amount of money and they come and stay in our country and learn the music from the people. So even people, it means we are living, we are born and brought up in India, and we got the opportunity to learn the music of our tradition, but we don't give much value to these things, but we give more important. The people from outside, if even people those who are belonging to other country, they can come to India for learning the music. In spite of having traveled all over the world, Khan Sahab, as he fondly called, is exceedingly fond of Benares and Dumraon, and they remain for him the most wonderful towns of the world. So wherever you travel, the place where we are belonging to, that will be the best place for us. So when we think about, like imagine that you are going all around the world, you saw different places, very beautiful places may be there, but wherever you travel, wherever you go, after reaching into faraway place, wide away place, but after going everywhere, you have a feeling towards the place where you are born, so the motherland or the place where you are born. So there will be always an attachment towards the place where we are born and brought up. So that particular place will be the most important place for us, even if it is in a not that much a very beautiful place, may not be there, but still we have so much fondness or so much attachment towards the place where we were born up and grown. So these places are there, like the Benares and the Dumraon are the two places that he considered as the best place in the entire world. If you ask him where you want to be there, then they say that I want to be in my own hometown. I visited, he got plenty of opportunities to visit many places in all around the world, and he could perform, and the people, they were inviting him to be in the place. They gave a lot amount of opportunities to him, but he did not accept all these offers, but he wanted to be in his own hometown. And if you ask him which is the most important place in your life, then he will say about Dumraon and Benares. A student of his once wanted him to head a Shehnai school in the USA, and the student promised to recreate the atmosphere of Benares by replicating the temples there. So there was a student of him, and he was very fond of him, and he got the training, and he wanted to start a training center, Shehnai Institute in USA. And he told, when he discussed with him, then he said that I want to be in the place because the Benares atmosphere will be there. And he said that we will create an entire area, and we will make the duplicate, means the replications of the copy of the temples that are there in Benares. There are so many temples, so we can make a lot amount of temples in that, almost the appearance, so we will get the clear look like the same place like that. So he said that we can make these things even, but he did not accept these things also. And but Khan Sahib asked him if he would be able to transport river Ganga as well. So he said that if whatever, maybe you may be able to replicate the temples, but if it is possible to take the river Ganga to the America, then I will be coming. Says, means that he is interested to be in the banks of the river Ganga. So because this was the place where he got trained when he was very small, he was just wandering around on the banks of the river Ganga, and he was playing, he learned the music, and he wanted to be in that place. And when he was asked, or when when his student had asked him to duplicate that place there in USA, then he said that if you are able to bring river Ganga also there, then I will be coming there. So, but he said everybody knows that it is not possible. So he means that he is not interested to leave the place and go to any other place. Later, he is remembered to have said, that is why whenever I am in a foreign country, I keep yearning to see Hindustan. While in Mumbai, I think of only Benares and the Holy Ganga. And while in Benares, I miss the unique Matha of Dumraon. So he says that wherever if he is happening to be in a foreign country, then he wants to come back to India. And when he comes back to India, if he is in Mumbai or any other place, then he wants to be in the hometown. Okay, so see, like if people, we are there, so wherever we go, but we have an attachment towards the place where we were born, and the particular places will be there. So he also was like that, and he wanted to be in his hometown only. Ustad Bismillah Khan's life is a perfect example of the rich cultural heritage of India, one that effortlessly accepts that a devout Muslim like him can very naturally play the Shehnai every morning at a Kashi Vishwanath temple. So it is the life of Bismillah Khan is can be called as a rich tradition of our country. That means that there is a unity in diversity. So there are so many different religions in our country, but we all live together. So there is no any kind of discrimination based on the religion, or any such kind of things are not there. So you know, by listening to the name Ustad Bismillah Khan, he is a Muslim, and he is a very devoted Muslim, but he is doing his work, or he is performing his musical concerts in the Kashi Vishwanath temple. So he is going to a Hindu temple and performing this his performances. So you can see the tradition, and also you might have seen that when he was studying, his uncles were there, so they were also the members of the they were the ones who were playing the musical instruments in the temples. So from the childhood onwards, he is having a connection with the other religion, especially even though he was born and brought up in a Muslim family, and he is a very devotee. He is following his own religion very strictly, but he is performing, and the most of the performances that he is performing is on the Hindu temples. So this shows that what amount of devotion he is having towards the other religions. Ustad Bismillah Khan passed away on 21st August 2006 at the age of 90 after a prolonged illness. He was given a state funeral, and the government of India declared one day of national mourning. So he passed away on 21st August 2006 at the age of 90 after a prolonged illness. So he was sick, and he had died in the year of 2006 August 21st, and the state had given respect to him by giving him a state level funeral, and after that the one day was declared as a one day holiday was given to, and mourning means that means we will be thinking and praying about that particular person. So for that they spend one day. Okay, so it means that only about the great people in the country will be given such kind of respect. So it shows that how great he was. Okay, so that is about the chapter. Thank you so much.